Hey folks, it's Don from Barefoot Acupuncture and Herbs, and I'd like to talk about the benefits of using Chinese herbal medicine for your health care and disease prevention. In China, according to the World Health Organization, about 30 to 50% of all medicine consumption consists of Chinese herbal medicine. Traditionally, Chinese people prefer to use herbal medicine to acupuncture, and they definitely prefer to use herbal medicine in many cases to Western pharmaceuticals. Herbs are more like food than drugs. In fact, some of the herbs that we use are foods, like mountain yam, ginger, cinnamon. We call those food-grade herbs, and various mushrooms like shiitake mushroom, etc. These herbs are basically highly concentrated sources of phytonutrients that our ancestors got from their diet because they ate wild foods or animals that grazed on wild foods, and they got those compounds in the food they ate. Now we eat a lot of processed foods, refined foods, agriculturally cultivated foods that have reduced levels of those phytonutrients because they were selected for flavor and productivity rather than phytonutrient content. So our diets tend to have a shortage of these phytonutrients, and there's growing body of evidence that these phytonutrients are essential to our health because our ancestors, our bodies, the human body evolved in a hunting and gathering situation where we were constantly getting these nutrients from the plants and animals that we were eating. So now that we don't get those things, our bodies are running short, and that causes things to malfunction. Now, a lot of people buy herbs from the health food store. Now, think about this. Would you go to the pharmacy and ask a clerk, not a pharmacist, but just a store clerk who has no specific training in pharmaceuticals, what's the best drug to use for your medical condition? You wouldn't do that, right? So the situation is the same when you go to a health food store. You just go to a clerk there. These people are not specifically trained in herbal medicine or nutrition for the most part. They're just clerks. So when you come to a professional Chinese medicine practitioner like myself, you get a professional evaluation to determine which herbs are best to fit your condition. Just to give an example, or to try to explain, herbs can be very hot and drying, as an example, like various types of peppers, and they can be cool and moistening. And if you use a cool or cold herb when your body is in a cold condition, you're not going to get a good result. A lot of people, for example, use echinacea to treat cold, what they call a cold. Well, in Chinese medicine, we distinguish between wind cold and wind heat. A wind heat condition has a sore throat and maybe a high fever and thirst, and that kind of condition might be benefited by echinacea. But if you have the typical head cold, which is congestion, body aches, no sore throat, no great thirst, and probably chills rather than fever, echinacea is not a good thing for you to take because it has a cold effect, a cooling effect on the body. It's going to actually possibly make your condition worse. So you need to have the correct prescription for the condition. When you go to a health food store, the people there don't know how to distinguish between a hot condition and a cool condition. They don't know how to prescribe herbs properly. Chinese medicine has a 5,000-year, a minimal 5,000-year history using herbal medicine to treat all kinds of human maladies, and we're highly trained in diagnosis and proper prescription of herbal medicine to fit your condition, to fortify your constitution, or to prevent disease. So the takeaways are, if you're going to use herbal medicine, it's best for you to consult an expert. Someone who's got proper training in traditional herbal medicine, either Western herbal medicine or traditional Chinese herbal medicine. 2, keep in mind that the foods that we eat are missing these phytonutrients that we get from these herbs that are, many of the herbs that we use in traditional Chinese medicine are essentially wild foods. They provide these phytonutrients that are absent from the cultivated agricultural foods and the refined foods that most people eat. The absence of these nutrients can lead to malfunctions in your body and chronic diseases. So I hope you avail yourself of the benefits of traditional herbal medicine. Maybe I'll see you in my clinic soon. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye-bye.